All right, Mikey B back here for 24 Vibe Sports Cards. This is video 2 of my 25. I should have done 24. 25 card submission to Legion. So hopefully you watched the first video and you saw the Drake Mays and the Brady's where 4 out of 8 were 10s. I believe 2 were 9.5s and the rest were 9s. So yeah, not sending my cards out to Legions to pay for 10s. I'm going to be very consistent with me saying that I'm looking for hard, fair, consistent grading. That's really, really what we're looking for. And they seem to hit the mark over and over and over again. So I'm stoked that I found a company that I think's I'm gonna use for the time being. Let's put it that way. I'm stoked about what we got going on here. So I turned the light a little bit away from the camera. Hopefully there's not as much glare. So anyways, we're gonna get right into it. Legion's grading service. How many do I have here? 2, 4, 6. We have 8. And the bottom 4, I believe, are my Michael Jordans, and one is a super PC that I originally had listed, had some interest for it, but didn't end up selling it. So now I'm not selling it at all. It's mine. So there's plenty of that particular card on the market, but that's neither here nor there. That one's mine, so we're going to see what it's all about. So up first, we have a 2024 Panini Donruss Optic basketball. As you can tell, I do a ton of basketball. My last video was the most football I think I bought at one time ever so far. Peyton Pritchard, number 80 out of 225. This was the last card that I bought that completed the 25, so I'm interested to see. I do not know any of these grades, so here we go. The reveal. Bang. I do not know what it is. The way I have the camera set up, I cannot see what you are seeing. I'll reveal it to myself. We got a 9. These optics are difficult. Everybody says the optics are easy to get 10s, and I honestly thought that too, just because of how sharp and quality the cards are themselves. So let's check it out. Centering 9.5, corners 9, edges 9, surface 8.5. I'm sure if Legions watches this, they're going to tell me what is up. It's hard to really tell the corners on this, to be honest with you, just because of the shimmer of the orange. I mean, I don't know why I just thought that this orange worked so well with this particular Peyton Pritchard, man. Little pit bull. Little pit bull, we call him. He's fast. Does the damn thing. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look it over. I didn't really notice all too much, man. See, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. I mean, of course, we all want 10s, right? And we do our best to send 10s in. But if I came back and they were all 10s, it would just... I don't want to swear. I'm going to try not to swear on my channel anymore. So, yeah, we got a 9 on the picture. Let's keep it moving. That is a dope card. We have the Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greek Freak. I want to say this is an express lane. I went into a value bin at a card show and picked out a number of cards just to support the guy. And after I got home and I pulled some of these cards out, I'm like, they just seemed really clean. So I took a shot and I sent them in. And who really doesn't like the Greek Freak? So here we go, Greek Freak. I think this card's going to look dope in a slab. Bang. Give you the up close. I don't know what we have. What do we have? Oh, we did it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not... I have another Giannis right behind it. This was the Dominance that I bought from the same guy. I thought this card looked awesome. And I figured in a slab it was going to look so good. And we weren't wrong, man. I really hope that's not... Oh, it's just a piece of something. And they do so good, man. I've gotten back some slabs I had. I don't know if it was like tobacco, like little pieces of... It looked like little pieces of tobacco were like inside my slab, like literally. These are just... I haven't had any reason to complain. Like they put them in there nice and centered. Like... They don't move. This card is dope. All right, sorry, I'm slacking. 10 on the centering, 10 on the corners, 10 on the edges, surface 9.5. We missed a pristine by 0.5 again. That is my thing. Let's keep crushing it with gem mints, but let's keep missing the pristine by 0.5. I get it. You got to have a perfect card to get a perfect grade. This is damn near perfect. So surface has a 9.5. I looked it over with the magnifying glass, but I mean, I'm not doing exactly what they're doing. Like, I imagine they must have like a really good setup. Maybe they just have a magnifying glass like I have, like, you know. But I'm looking it over, but I'm like literally not doing every centimeter, you know, every square centimeter of the card. Just do my best to try to find like something obvious, like a dimple or a scratch or whatever. So anyways, we got a 10 on the Giannis. I'm fucking stoked about it. We're 50% right now. Giannis. Now here is the express lane. I think this card's going to look amazing in its lab too. So reveal. Bang. Is it a good grade? I hope it's a good grade. These like all like chrome type topped cards, man. Sometimes tough to get good grades. I know it. I know it was clean. I know it was clean. I've been doing this for too long. But I've been doing it long enough that I know it was clean. So bang. 10 on the centering, 10 on the corners, 10 on the edges. Surface 9.5. Keep grading it hard. Do not give me a 10 pristine unless I earn it. Dude, this looks so good. I'm going to show you this one again. I want to see how I'm showing. Man, I'm so sorry about the glare. Damn, dude. I might have to redo all these videos. I'm probably not going to, though. Amateur is as amateur does. I'll get better. You know, I'm looking into a fancy schmancy camera. So we'll go from there. LeBron James. Yes, yes, yes. We're not going to get political. No, we're not. We're just going to appreciate LeBron for LeBron. Express lane. Found both of these at the same time. Bang. Let me see if I can just turn. Let's get this light higher. Oh, now it's in the... Oh, no, it's in the thing. Oh, I'm such a dink. What can you do? Bang! I saw it. You see it. You see it. That's a bang. Dude, we're crushing it. Looked over this card very, very well. 10 on the centering, 10 on the corners, 10 on the edges, 9.5 on the surface. Man, sometimes you just find... You know what's really cool about, like, the kind of the direction that I'm going in right now? Is I'm not buying expensive cards, right? Like, I'm finding cards that like basically people like don't care about. Like, they're sitting in the back of their binders or whatever, and like I appreciate them because I'm seeing them for the first time, you know. And then I'm finding like some of the better copies, you know. There might be a ton of these cards, but I'm finding very, very clean copies, man, and I'm grateful for that. So super dope. Yeah, man. 2024 Panini Donruss Optic number 2 Express Lane Purple. That's so cool. I didn't even think about it. The purple. Yeah, the Express Lane is in purple. Wicked sharp looking card. I got a pretty good idea where that one's going. Kind of bought that or picked that one for somebody specific. So now we're going to get into the Jordans, the 4 Jordans. We're coming up on 9 minutes. I'm getting a little bit better. I've been going to boxing on Saturday, so I'm like sticking and moving. You know what I'm saying? Little combos. So here we go. 4 Jordans. Jordans are hard to find that are in good condition. Or in, I should say, really good condition, right? Because junk wax era, people didn't take care of the cards as much as we try to today, right? With grading and all that. So let's see. Let's just have some fun. Boom. What do we have here? What year is it? Oh, it's way too small. I can't see like I used to. So we'll do the reveal and then I'll describe the card afterwards. So here we go. Bang. Give you that up close. Give you that up close. All right, let me see what we got here. We got a 9. Yeah, so hard to find. You know, that's why Jordan 10s, you know, from the 90s are just $1 million fucking dollars, and I'll never, oh, I swear, $1 million. I'm never gonna own one. Or maybe someday, I don't know. Centering 10, Corners, 8.5 makes sense. Edges, 9.5 makes sense. Surface, 9 makes total sense. But we still sent in a mint copy of a Junk Wax Era Jordan that I think is awesome. I am just as concerned with the pitcher as a condition, right? Because like I've found some cards that are in really good condition, or like I think they're gradable, like grade worthy, but I don't like the pitcher. I want Jordan Duncan shooting, being the general out there. You know, I don't want him playing defense, you know, even though he's an incredible defensive player. But you get what I'm saying. Like I want action shots. I love when he's in the white jersey for some reason. Like white is dope. Throwback. So anyways, here we go. We're moving on to another Jordan that I do not know exactly what the card looks like or the grade. So you are getting to see it now. Bang. Ooh, I hope that's a 9.5 and not an 8.5. Because that would be a fail on my part. Maybe not a fail. Wow. Even worse than we thought. Man, you know, when I was looking over this card, I felt like the upper corners were like, I couldn't tell if they were crimped, maybe from when the pack got sealed, or if it was just the design of the card. But I got a 7 on the corners, 9.5 on the centering, 7 on the corners, 8 on the edges, surface a 9. So grade hard, grade fair, grade consistent. That's all I want. So anybody that wants to say that this particular boutique company, you know, just hands out high grades to make themselves look good, which actually makes you look bad, so it's a really weird concept. 7.5, man. What can you do? Near mint. I felt like this card was a little sketchy when I was sending it in. It just, the corners and the edges did just look a little funky. It's hard with these. You know, what year is this? Oh, it says it on the front. 1999. So it's actually printed, I believe, after he retired. So this is like a set for that they were just living off the Jordan name, you know. Who knows? Jordan probably created it. So, all right, that is what it is. Let's move on. We're talking too much about a 7.5. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. Might give that to somebody. I don't know. We'll see. I might keep it just as a reminder that it's progress, not perfection. All right, here we go. Bang. I have a feeling that this is the same card. Not the same card, but you know what I mean. Same style. Go a little closer. Did I decide to send 2 in? Look at that. I'm going on a mission. I'm going on a mission. I can see some surface issues right here. What did it get on the surface? Oh, it got a 9.5. So maybe they didn't really dock too much off of the surface. It does. I can't tell if that's like part. No, it's definitely a couple dimples there. So 9.5 on the surface. Maybe they felt bad for me. Again, edges 8, corners 9, centering 8, and the surface got a 9.5. Oh, like I was saying, I'm going on a mission. I'm going to get a 9.5. I'm going to hunt my fucking ass off, and I'm going to find a 9.5 of this particular set. Damn it. I can feel the obsession rumbling. A 7.5 and an 8. A very particular set. That must just be tough to grade. I'm going to check out PSA as well and see if there's any of these cards graded in even a 9, but maybe a 10. I'd like to see that. All right, here we go. Here's my PC. Super stoked. When I first started getting into wanting to like build my own PC, I landed on Jordan and Kobe, right? I'm a basketball guy. So I decided that I was going to do a Jordan Kobe PC, and I found these awesome die cuts, like numbered to 2300. And there are different variations of the same card, numbered to 2300, but I still thought it was super cool that it was a numbered Jordan. I think I got this one for around like $30 all in, and man, majority of them are not in good condition. I know that this one has like a gash in the bottom. Other than that, I thought the front was in really good condition. The back, you can see some corner issues in the back. They just don't grade well. You know, they're just a die cut with a lot of rounded corners, and people didn't take care of these. So anyways, boom. Mikey B's PC that I've had sitting on the Tower of Power for a while that is now in a Legion slab and will stay and be a part of my collection. And here you're seeing the grade before me. Bang. I'm not even looking at it through the screen. The grade isn't as important as the fact. 1999 Quantum Bronze, 1167 out of 2300. Centering got a 10. Corners got a 6. Edges got a 6. Surface has a 6. Look at this card. Look at how many. Can you see? I'm trying to see if I can stay away from the light. Maybe if I do it like that. See how many corners there are? See all that? What can you do? So, well, those 3 Jordans did not grade very well. Thank you for coming to my video. Like, subscribe, comment. My brother just got home, so you might walk in here, disrupt the end of my video. We're over 15 minutes. I still haven't gotten better at it, but progress, not perfection. Living a day at a time, man. Anything's possible with 24 hours. Super grateful that you joined me. Thank you for all the love and support. We're going to figure out what to do with some of these Jordans, man, and all of the cards, right? So thanks. Have a good morning, lunch, dinner.